One of the biggest Broadway musicals of the past 10 years is Dear Evan Hansen. That show follows a teenager named Evan Hansen who suffers from social anxiety, and through a series of events, he ends up inventing an important role for himself as the best friend of another high schooler who tragically kills himself. Written by the composers Pasek and Paul, who also wrote The Greatest Showman and La La Land, Dear Evan Hansen touches on all sorts of themes of family drama, teen angst, the power of social media, and it might not sound like the stuff of a typical musical, but that just might have been part of its charm. In 2017, Dear Evan Hansen won 6 Tonys. Those are Broadway's highest honor, including Best Musical and Best Actor for Ben Platt, the star who also starred in the movie version of the show. Well, a French version of Dear Evan Hansen is on now at the Théâtre de Madeleine in Paris. It's called Cher Evan Hansen, and I'm joined on the set now by one of the stars of the show, Kevin Bernacchio, who plays Jared. Kevin, welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. Now, you've been a fan of Dear Evan Hansen, the original, for a very long time.
Yes.
Tell me about that and what makes this show so unique.
So the show for me is super important because it talks about this loneliness that we can feel, and I think that we can all relate to that feeling. And the characters are super relatable in what they go through, and the music is great as well. And it just strikes you.
Yeah. No, I agree. The music is really wonderful, as I was saying, written by Pasek and Paul, now completely translated into French. Let's take a look. This is Dear Evan Hansen, or Cher Evan Hansen, on Now in Paris. That is Dear Evan Hansen, Cher Evan Hansen, as it's called here in French. I'm with Kevin Bernacchio, who plays Jared, so Evan's friend. What was it like creating this French version? For example, that famous song, You Will Be Found, has been turned into Quelqu'un viendra, Someone Will Come. Tell me about the adaptation for a French audience.
Olivier had to make sure that it speaks to the French people.
Olivier Soliver, the creator.
Olivier Solivares, who adapted the show. He wanted to make sure that the feeling passes through the French audience. So everything that was American related, he tried to make it more universal. And since it's a subject that is relevant until now, especially about social media and all. So yeah.
No, but it's not, as you say, it's not exactly a direct translation. Some things have been more adapted for a French audience. There's, for example, a song about a baseball glove that ended up getting cut because French audiences probably wouldn't understand what baseball was.
Yeah, so since baseball is very in American culture, it's something that French do not relate with. So it was a decision to cut it off. Also, the intermission was taken away, so we play the show for 2 hours straight in order to fit this French theater experience, yes.
So how have French audiences reacted to something that is so quintessentially American?
Well, the audience is amazing. We had standing ovations almost every night, and it's just incredible to see how this show has reached so many people, and how after the show we see the audience. Some people wait for us outside, and they share their experience, their personal experience with us, and it's incredible to see how a show like this can impact someone's life.
What was the casting process like? Do you remember going in for the audition? You knew the show, obviously.
Yeah. The casting call was on social media. It was for me on Instagram, and I had 4 4 tours d'audition.
Yeah, 4 rounds of auditioning.
4 rounds of auditions. So first individually, and then we had a workshop with the others. And I got the part. He announced the part on stage.
Oh, and great for you because you were actually working as an accountant at the time. You had, I mean, it's amazing because
Yes.
I say it because I know musical theater in Paris has been a long time coming. There's a bit of a renaissance now. There's some 20 musicals on now in Paris, which has to be a record. Do you think the French are finally getting used to the concept of musical theater?
Yes, slowly but surely. And it's great because even this season we have lots of musicals coming in, and I think it's our battle also to make it work with the French audience and make sure that the quality follows as well. And yeah.
Indeed. Well, Kevin, thank you so much. I can tell all of you, I did get a chance to see Dear Evan Hansen at the Théâtre de Madeleine, and it's a wonderful show. Even if you don't understand French, if you're familiar with the story of Dear Evan Hansen, definitely go check it out. Kevin Barnacina, thank you so much coming in to talk to us.
Thank you very much.
You played Jared in Dear Evan Hansen, or Cher Evan Hansen. That's on now at the Théâtre de la Madeleine in Paris through January. You're watching France 24. Stay with us.